Hey guys, just another Splatoon 4 suggestions video. If you haven't yet, please listen to my other parts to give you a better understanding of Splatoon 4, which is essentially Splatoon Heroes. So let's get on with the topic. Underdog idols. Basically, what it means, idols that aren't famous or have any special connection to the overall world. They're nobodies. They have this NPC vibe. If you listen to my other videos, the idols in this game this time in Splatoon Heroes will likely be two of your friends from your friend group in the game. So you have these, let's say, two podcasters. Um, these two podcasters also have their own, I guess they make their own music as well. And they're also your prompts for your opening. So when you open the game, you listen to your two friends. Nobody listens to their podcast. It's just you and maybe their friend group, but they think that others are listening. You're part of this really interesting rebel group. And, one of them is like a jellyfish and one of them is a shrimp. They don't have the idol-esque look. They don't look, super kawaii or super attractive or anything. They're just two regular NPC looking characters. I'm sure Nintendo will make them look a little more unique if they go this route. And yeah, they're podcasters and they serve you, and they also make music in the game. So when you're out adventuring, they provide like a little CD or a mixtape they made for you to listen to on your adventure, which would be pretty cool. And over time throughout the game, from my previous video, talk about it becoming a coming of age story. This also applies to the idols in the game, which will be the podcasters. So at the very end of the game, they take over and become the idols of the game, replacing the villain idols from the story. So, they're a bunch of nobodies in the beginning, but over time they slowly become the idols of the game. So, which is something they dreamt about. So your little friend group is they all have dreams. So I think it would just be a really really interesting take to have the idols start from nothing to become something. I think it would be more relatable, and I think it would be something interesting for kids to also look up to, since this is a kid's video game in a way. And it's really important for the coming of age story. So it's important to see these idols um, feel like they have no place in the world that didn't allow them. So when everything in the surface in Splatoon Heroes is managed by a bunch of influencers, all the brands are owned by the influencers and idols, and they're hoping one day they could change the world or change the surface, get out from the underground and change society or the Splatoon world in a better way. So anyways, that's essentially the topic. Hopefully it's interesting enough, and yeah, thank you guys for listening.